Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E424, a 1960D large date, I'm assuming. Los Angeles Branch, Fed Reserve of San Francisco roll. How's everybody doing today? Let me find my chips. There they are. This has got to go over here. Draw a chip, and it is chip number 16. We'll let a couple of people get in here, and we will get things rolling. Do have a reveal show today. Some good stuff available. Shinbone, good afternoon. How are you today? Feels good to be back in the seat. I've been doing some stuff around my house. Also been working on packages, waiting on a package from Chuck, and then you guys will start getting your packages in the mail again. I'm going to go ahead and open this roll up and see what we have. Kidamine, welcome to the show. All right, we got the roll. Nanostacks, welcome. Good to see you. Doing a bit of leather work. All right, nice 3-color leather satchel. All right, sounds fun. We are going to get this started. And our first coin, oh, let me turn these around, just happens to go to Shinbone. And we will look at the first 10 reverses or so. Sloppy Stacks, welcome. Good to see everybody. It's been almost a week. Actually, it's been a week. Chuck is still out of town, I believe. I think I will be doing the reveal show this evening, selling his reveals and mine. He has 6 or 7, and I have 3. Mine are 2025 47S and a 1960D. When do you do the poker chip thing again? I'm not sure, Nanostacks. He probably will have one coming up during the next auction. He'll be selling one. I'm not sure if it'll be this next auction coming up or the following one, but he usually does one every couple auctions or so. That is something that Chuck does. Shiny Coin Guy, welcome. But had a lot of projects going on here. Got my gate fixed. I had an orange tree that had started suffering from citrus greening that I had to get rid of. Got my storm fence in the back. Just a lot of little projects. Nice little die crack right there that I had to get done. Plus, I was going through coins, photographing coins. Waiting on a package from Chuck now. He mailed it. It's not here yet. Frostbite. Witticism. All right. Yes. Yes. haven't done a whole lot of coin searching except for working on some photography. I missed it. But on the other hand, it was nice not doing it for a week. Alex, welcome. James Valley, welcome to the show. Coin number 5, Farm Dog. So far, we got nothing in this roll. Later die state reverse. Yeah, hopefully we have something in here that we can teach you something that you don't already know on. Coin number 6, Chuck Patillo. And nothing so far. Beautiful weather here, though. Sunny and 87 degrees. Oh, that was another thing. Had to fix my pool. What a day. Eric SFC, welcome to the show. Hope everybody had a great Easter. Anybody have any good finds over the last week? I know I saw a couple coins from Eric Maith. Got some good rain finally. We need some rain. We got fire warnings and stuff like that here right now. I do got to say it's pretty crispy out back. My little dog went out back and got all sorts of these little hitchhikers all over her belly, being that her legs are like an inch long. Coin number 8, Taco John. So far, nothing. Seeing this die, I can tell by those die scratches right there. A great set of die markers. Coin number 9 for Stan. Lots of less expensive stuff in the reveal show. All right, we got a minor one here. Not sure if this one is listed. It's one that's not triggering a response. So let me look real quick. Definitely minor. But what I see is right here and right here. And it is tilted, or D over D. It's going to be from the back. So I'm going to go to the back of the listings. Start there. Medium from the mint mark. All right, mint mark is medium from the date. this. All right, got a possibility. That's try to find a more permanent marker. All right, this is 1mm252, but it's a later die state. There's that. Let's see if we can find something really permanent. There's not a lot of markers on the reverse, but it definitely is 252. No markers on the reverse, but we do have remnant of these right there. 1, 2, 3. You have the remnants of this one on the back of the neck. Then you have remnants of the ones around Liberty. Definitely the same. So 1mm252 for Stan. You write me a note here. One of the best example of these, provided we get more than one, will go on the website as a photo coin. Alrighty, back to the show. 47S, somebody asked for it. That's why I got it out. Anything else besides, there are some doubled dies. This is a large date. It was a large date, right? Yeah, this roll has been large date so far, Eric. And yes, there are doubled dies. Class 4, Class 6, and Class 2, I believe. There are double die reverses also, but not a lot of them. That's why I only am looking at the reverses on the first 10 coins. This is coin 10. So this is the last coin. I'll be looking at the reverse unless I see something blatant that I haven't seen. Little struck through grease on the last S of states. Coin number 11, Carl. Seen this one earlier on in the roll. Yeah, 1960 RPMs are plentiful. There's hundreds of them. Russell 625, welcome. Picked up a 1940 DAU for a penny. All right. I know that I bought, I want to say that it's a 57 or 54S RPM number 4 for $1. And it was in BU off of eBay. It was just one. I'm like, wow, that's that great RPM. Bought that. That's the only eBay buy I've bought lately. This week's reveal's coming up. We're going to get our first shot at a 2025 roll. Be kind of exciting. And this is another 252. There's the die scratches to confirm it. So Dirty Water gets a 1mm 252. Henning nickel. Wow. You know, there's people, I've heard stories of people actually finding Henning nickels on eBay. Not this guy. I've never found anything that good on eBay. I have found a couple of RPMs. But I don't spend a lot of time. There are people that spend a lot of time. Brian Allen, he gets some good stuff off of eBay. Adam Chambers, I've heard of him getting good stuff off of eBay. But it's a lot of time, and you got to hope that the guy's got good photos for a lot of the stuff that you can find. Got to have good photos. The RPM I found, there was no doubt about it, because it's the one that's basically totally separated to the north. I still haven't got any 2024 since where I'm at in Florida. I got one roll, actually 2 rolls, from a Home Depot about July. I don't know, I did a reveal on one of them of last year. And I don't even see them in pocket change. I'm like you, kin of mine. But I have seen 2025, so maybe they'll be more plentiful around here. The last real good, plentiful years for me for Lincoln Cents was 2020 and 2021. I got BU rolls of both of those. We have 2 copies of 1mm 252 Dirty Water, and one of them belongs to you. Yeah, and there's going to be more than that. I know that there's 5 more in the publication pipe, and I have heard rumors, and it is only a rumor, that the Wexler listings from 58, he thinks 58 is going to be over 300, and he thinks that 60D could be 400 and something. There are a lot of minor RPMs in 1960 that are not listed. Yeah, I agree. It makes them very difficult to attribute. I'm getting pretty good at them because I kind of remember them. I at least know if I've seen them before, usually. And ultimately, that's the problem, is it's a lot of work to publish the listings. And I think that was James Wiles' reasoning behind not publishing minor RPMs, is it was just too much time. And a lot of these people that did this, they had careers. You know, I'm retired at this point. So I've got nothing better to do than catalog coins and search coins and stuff like that. Plus, it keeps my brain moving, and I have one of these types of brains that sitting around in a chair does me no good unless I'm thinking about doing something with my brain. There could be a lot. I find double listings all the time, Frosty. If you look through our listings, you'll see this listing was found to be a die state of this and that, because I find a coin that links them. And then we reassign on top of it. So, if we didn't reassign anything, there would be probably 50 more than there are now. Yeah, 2022, I saw them. Like, I saw them in circulation. But down here, the banks didn't seem to get them where I'm at in Southwest Florida. Oh, it's impossible, Eric. It takes a lot of work, a lot of graphics work, too. You got to do a lot of overlays. And you have to find, like I say, find a key to link them together. There are two in now. Matter of fact, I've got to find them. There are two now listed. Matter of fact, I've got to do that. That will be combined with other listings. I've got a note here to do that when I was editing the 60s. So there are two listed right now that are double, that I know are double listings. I think it's 154 or something like that, and something else in the 200s. Uh-oh. That's no good, Frosty. And there's been some weird funk going around. That is for sure. Coin 26, Eric Maith. And this should be our RPM. It is. And there should be our die scratches right there to seal the deal. After this roll, probably 5 minutes or so, I will be back with the second 60D roll. And this should be another one. So 2 in a row now. All right. Now we're cooking. Yeah, our pollen was bad this year. I would go out in the morning and there would literally be like it snowed on the car. I have a blue car. And it would be totally covered like mud. Coin 28, dirty water. Coin 29, sloppy stacks. I was surprised this morning to hear that the Pope had passed away. He made all sorts of appearances yesterday. He didn't do Easter Mass, but a cardinal read his Mass, and I think it was a surprise deal in the middle of the night. It's very sad to hear. He was a very forgiving Pope and kind of progressive. Yeah, 88 years. Yeah, my doctor wants me to get that Prevnar, but he said don't get is it Prevnar 19? He wants Prevnar 20. I'm like, what's the difference? He says, well, it's one, and it's the one that everybody gets, so that's why you want that one. Like, okay. And then, of course, nobody has it. There's like a waiting list for it, so. Now that I'm old enough, I should be able to get it without the waiting list. And then I'll be fully vaccinated for my life for the most part. Crypto and Shrimp Cowboy. We are doing wonderful. How are you? Love that name. Coin 16. Let me find out who Coin 16 was. It was Sissy. Sissy was the winner of the giveaway. There is her coin. I forgot all about it and blew right by Coin 16. Congratulations, Sissy. E4, 2 4s for Sissy. She got 2 on here? Nope. Coin 32, DC. Got another LA roll coming up. I went through the box. I got 4 different rolls from LA in this box. So I'm going to do one that's different. Coin 34. Still waiting to be added to the approved list. Let me see if he did add you to the approved list. I can check the list. I can't add you. Or, you know what? Send me. Let me see if he's added you. Not on that end of the list. You are on the list, Chris Crypto. I can't change you to blue. He has to. But you are registered to bid. So you are good to go. You are on the approved list. This is the first one, Dirty Water. I got one more after it. You were in this one for 3. Add you to tonight draws. All right, I will. Got you covered, Frosty. Coin 35. Shiny coin guy. Getting near the end of this. After I'm done with this roll, gonna need a real quick. We usually it depends, Crypto. We'll have I have another one. I usually have one Monday before the reveal show. This week I have 2 because we did a spare roll that wasn't really planned. But mine are usually, I usually do one Wednesday or Thursday afternoon at 1. Then, because I usually do 4. This week I'm only doing 3. So mine will probably be Wednesday, Saturday and Monday. I can't tell you when Chuck's will be. He schedules his own reveals. And then, of course, there is the reveal show just about every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that's where you buy the spots in the reveals so you can get in. This week, it's mostly memorial scents. Only one wheat roll in the mix, and that's a 47S. And that was a request, and I don't know who requested it. I don't remember. Somebody requested it. 7 p.m. Eastern, yes. 2.5 hours from now. Usually Chuck does the show, but I do believe that I will be doing the show tonight because I don't think he will have made it home by then. Stuttering on my words today. Coin 40. Taco John. So 4 copies of 1MM252 in this roll. All right, you're in Arizona, so yes. Coin 42, Eric Maith. Coin 43, Doug. Do got a couple packages ready to go, and then I probably will mail them. It depends. I have to get a couple before I drive to the post office. We got an Otis and Mohawk got a package coming. Let's see who else is in here. Otis. Oh, just Otis and Mohawk so far. Coin 44, Alex. See if we can get Alex something good. Nope. Normal RPM anyways. We still do have a chance. Nope, normal. But I think Alex is a recipient of one of the RPMs, so he got something good in the roll. Coin 45, Dirty Water. And I believe Dirty Water got in too. Put me on tonight's list. I need to know how many and what if you can't make it. It's not just as easy as putting you on the list. Like Frosty, Carl, he's working. There's a lot of people that participate a lot that are working, and they put them in. But it's not just put me on the list. Otherwise, you got to make it to the show. Coin 48, Carl. Second to last coin of the roll. I got another 60D roll coming up. probably 5 minutes or so after this is complete. You guys can go over there and wait, start chatting, hit that like button, subscribe, do what you need to do over there. Coin 50, Dan. Where is Dan? I didn't see Dan today. He's usually at these shows. He should be home from the hospital, I hope. Yeah, that's not a good enough reason. But yes, uh, if it was that, we actually did it like that for a while, and the problem was there was too many on the list, and not there, so we didn't have enough coins. So now we try to prefer that you get there, but there are a couple people who just can't. So we put them in automatically. All right, that is it. That is the roll. Where can we see what's... I did send you an email. You should have got an email from Eric at coppercoins.com that has the dates that are being sold tonight. This is the next roll we are doing. Let me get my flips. Auction. Now that's something. If you see the auction list and you want something, send Chuck an email, and he probably can work out getting you a bid, an absentee bid on an auction item. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining. I will see everybody at E425 in about 5 minutes. And we'll talk to you soon. You guys have a great day.